Hello there, and welcome to the Data Analysis and Probability course. We are looking at the first module in this video. If you have not already done the calculator tutorial in the introduction, I encourage you to do that because that will help you know how to use your calculator for lots of things, not just for what we're doing here. But we're actually looking at the measures of central tendency section of your notebook. So if you turn to the second tab, measures of central tendency, and we'll turn on over to the first page and do some work here. The first thing I need to do is give you some definitions that you're going to need to know to understand this lesson. So I'm going to start that right here in the margin, and I'm going to enlarge my screen just a little bit. I apologize for the raspy voice. I'm recovering from a respiratory infection, and I'm still just not quite 100%. So please bear with me, but I really needed to get this filmed. Okay, the first term that you need to know and that I need to share with you is mean. And this is exactly the same word that you've probably heard many times in your life, but it has a different meaning here. This is also called the average. So when I was in school, we called it the average of our grades. When report cards came out, we were always interested in our course average, and that is the mean. But the mean is the sum, and sum means addition. So the addition of all values in a data set, and I am going to show you examples of all of these. So let's just get the definitions and then we'll worry about an example. So you add up all the values in the data set divided by the number of values. And I will go ahead and show you this example. And while I'm thinking about it, the tapping sound that you may be hearing is my iPencil against the screen. So I'm sorry, I know that's probably very annoying, the tapping of that pencil, but I really don't know how to fix that. So I apologize if that's driving you crazy. It's driving me crazy. Okay, to find a mean, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use an example of some high set scores. So let's suppose that I go take the high school equivalency test and that my scores are these. Reading, I score a 13. Math, I score a 10. Science, I score a 15. Writing, which would include the essay, but you only get a composite score on that, an 8. And social studies, an 8. So to pass the high set, I must have an 8 in each subtest. So I have met that requirement for passing. So to find the mean of my high set score, the first thing I need to do is to sum all of the values. So that means to add them. So using your calculator, and again, if you have not done the calculator tutorial, I strongly encourage you to do that. It will help you just overall to be able to do lots of problems on your math test. So I'm going to type in this problem, so all clear. 13 plus 10 plus 15 plus 8 plus 8 equals 54. So that would be called my composite score for the high set. That composite has to be a 45 or higher to get my diploma. So I have my diploma according to these scores. But if I want to know my mean score, I would then need to divide by the number of values. So I'm going to take 54 and I'm going to divide that by the 5 tests that I took. So 54 divided by 5 is 10.8. And you may be thinking, well, there's no way you can score a 10.8 on the high set. And that's true. Your scores on that test are always whole numbers. But the mean for this data set, the average for this set of data, is 10.8. So if you were asked to find the mean, you would say that the mean is 10 8/10. Okay, what if you were asked to find the median? The median. Median is the middle value in an ordered list. And that's so important. The values have to be in order before you can find a median. So let's go back to our scores, and I want to write those in order. By smallest to largest is the order that I need. So I have 2 8s. My writing and social studies. I have a 10. I have a 13. And I have a 15. So there's my ordered list. The median is the one in the middle. So the median is the 10. Okay. And because this video is running just a little bit long, I'm going to go ahead and stop right here. And I'll see you in the next one.